What's going on? Cooper the Reseller coming at you from the beautiful Omaha, Nebraska. And today I just want to talk about getting feedback on eBay, how to get it, and how to maintain it. Starting with how to get feedback. Obviously, you get feedback by selling items, but you can also get feedback by buying items. So if you're a new beginner, a newbie, and you want to get some feedback and get it fast, here's what I recommend. Getting it via selling is very important because that's your reputation. People are more apt to buy from people with more feedback than less feedback. So it's definitely important. You definitely want to get feedback. If I was beginning again and I was starting with a newbie account, I would try to find a bunch of items that sell fast and try to do volume and do them at great deals, do them at great prices, and just sell them and get them out. Because the more sales you get, the more opportunities you're going to have for feedback. And nowadays on eBay, a lot of people use automatic feedback. So it doesn't even matter usually like how your customer service is or what the item is or any of that stuff. You're just going to get randomly generated, whatever the person buying its auto feedback filler is. And that's a good thing. But you do want to make sure you have great customer service because there's people that do leave authentic feedback, is what I'll call it. And they go in and they say, this item was way better than expectation. This seller, another way you can get good feedback, this seller shipped it here way faster than I thought it would. So you could be selling things and be putting the shipping as economy shipping, FedEx Smart Post, whatever the slower economy shipping options are, and then ship it to them priority. And they'll get it way before expectation. That'll make your buyer happy. Just always try to do the little things to make your buyer happy. If they send you messages, message them back as fast as you can. Be nice and courteous. This will encourage them to leave you feedback. But also another little hack, if you're new, get on eBay and just start buying stuff, because a lot of sellers will leave you feedback when you buy stuff. So you can go ahead and go buy, if you need shipping supplies, go buy a bunch of shipping supplies on the cheap. Get a bunch of reviews that way. It'll be reviews as a buyer, but if people are looking at your account, they'll just see the number of reviews you have and the stars, unless they click into it and look if you're a buyer or seller. But just from looking at your account, feedback stars, you can just get a bunch of feedback stars that way just by buying stuff. So that is what I recommend you to do. Then I also wanted to touch on maintaining your feedback. If you ever get a negative or if you ever get a neutral, the world's not going to end. It's going to be all right. It happens. No matter what you do, you're eventually going to get a negative. You're going to get a neutral. The biggest thing I can say is don't let it ruin your day. Don't let it ruin your mood. Even if the customer was in the wrong, you can't control it. It is what it is. Just try to keep staying productive with whatever you're doing that day and don't let it bother you too much. But there are a few ways you can get them removed. And usually the way I would try to attempt first is by reaching out to the customer, asking them what is wrong, how can I fix this, please let me know, I'll do anything, whatever, yada yada. And then make sure you take care of them, give them a full refund, whatever they thought they were jilted on or whatever, try to fix it, and then ask them, hey, would you mind revising your feedback? I just gave you a full refund, yada yada. I'll leave you a good feedback as well. And then most of the time or some of the time they'll say, okay, I'm sorry, I will revise the feedback for you. Another way you can get it changed is by calling eBay customer service, talking to them, and having them remove the feedback for you. This will only work if you did everything the right way. So you offered a full refund, you didn't do anything wrong by the customer, they're just being weird and left you bad feedback for no reason, which has happened to me. Call them, let them know the situation, be honest with them. Most of the time they'll remove it for you, but if you get a person that won't remove it, just call again and keep calling until you get an employee that will remove it. They're all different. They all have different opinions and whatnot, so I'll just keep calling until you get it removed. Otherwise, the negative feedback will fall off after, I think it's a year. It goes in ranks of 3 months, 6 months, a year, I believe. So if you wait long enough, they'll eventually fall off, so they won't be showing on your percentage score. So that's what I have to talk about feedback. If this video brought you some value, smash that like button. Follow me for more reselling related videos, subscribe, and I'm going to make another couple videos on Poshmark feedback and Mercari feedback. So if you're curious about those, stay tuned. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.